Thank you. Artificial anything. They are trying to expand the technology to be used in agriculture industry, hydroponic and everything. And let's see what's happened next with this team. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next team is team 6th. Is from sector alternative protein. Pam is actually the traditional Thai vegetable that we have maybe seen or not seen before, but it's actually recently excited the world as the new superfood ผักผำนะฮะหลายคนอาจจะยังไม่เคยรู้จักเดี๋ยวมาทราบกันจากทีมนี้นะครับ Alright ladies and gentlemen I can more about this please welcome Advanced Green Farm
Hello everyone. Well, as you know, our planet is getting small. Well, not that the planet is getting small, but we are probably getting too big for our planet. And we are burdened, in the food industry, we are all burdened to make good, high quality food for everyone. Well, Tam, a co-founder of Advanced Green Farm, and today I think we have a solution. And I've been a plant biologist for 30 years. I can tell you that my lifelong dream is to search for this ideal plant that can sustain our planet. I work with microalgae, I work with plants, and I think finally I found nutrient-dense plant. So it contains all the minerals and vitamins like iron, calcium that can stand alone as complete food. But I told you, we are burdened with the plants to sustain our planet. Wolfia is also doesn't require pesticide, herbicide, so it's safe for our planet and it's a zero waste. The whole thing can be eaten, nothing left to be thrown away. Okay. Well, another good news that we just found, actually didn't know before, it fits well with all kind of food. It's been traditional food, Thai food, but now we try in Western food, modern lifestyle, ice cream, yogurt, smoothie, pancake, it's all great. Well, if you haven't tried our product, please. Okay, Wolfia is a kind of duckweed. If you're in the food industry, you know that duckweed has cemented its place as an alternative protein along with insect protein or algae protein. Wolfia is kind of duckweed, but it's better because it's a tiny plant, rootless, leafless, so on your plate, it looks great. And Thai people have a long history of eating it, so the world wants to repeat us. And before I started the company, so many people around the world came to me and asked, well, when are you going to start having a company and send it to us? So here we go. Last year, we started our company. And we started from zero. From out of the lab, and then we started outdoor and growing all that. 1 year after that, we started selling. And actually, we would like to expand as well. We developed so many technology, proprietary technology. We work with many strains because Thailand is home to Wolfia, so we have so many strains to work with. We study biology, find optimal condition. We apply my know-how in microalgae cultivation to do large-scale engineering. Okay, and lately we also enter the food market products. So we develop products and we can sell. We sell under W for Health brand. Okay, we started selling last month, and we have great response. Okay, we just sell fresh product, and so many customers want that. We try with the restaurants. Now we have 3 restaurants. On the left is a vegetarian restaurant. In the middle is actually owned by Michelin star chef, and then the name is a Krok. And we also have smoothie bar at Mahidol University, selling to doctors and professors, and they love it too. We started last year. We were small, but now I think we are ready. We have technology to scale up, and we like to expand to our next site and to increase our production capacity to 200 kg a day. And of course, in 5 years, this thing can scale up very quickly. So we like to expand to 20 tons a day. That is equivalent to 10% of the market share of the duckweed industry, or $30 million a year in revenue. Okay, we have competing companies, of course, all of them in the US. We are home to Wolfia, and we like to, of course, produce our Wolfia here and compete in the global market. On the left, you can see some companies that started. I told you Wolfia is kind of duckweed, but it's harder, it's rare. Thailand people eat Wolfia. So in the US, they work with duckweed. We are 1 or 2 companies that has technology to grow Wolfia The other is Israel. But I think we have better climate to grow. Okay, so we like to seek seed fund for 10 million Thai baht. We have great team, and we confident we can go forward. So now we like to invite you to work with us and make our planet a better world. Thank you very much.
Team members on stage, please, and let's move on. Continue with the judges. This is so exciting.
This is Ajahn Visuwat, my partner at home and in the company.
That's nice. So she's the boss.
Yes.
Right. Thanks for your presentation. Am I correct to say that your business model is being a production plant?
Yes. Yes.
Right. Not doing your own brand, yeah?
We mainly were B2B. We produce raw mat. Okay, but initially, early on, we also, and maybe later on too, we have a B2C, small B2C segment where we can educate our customer as well as for high value added products. So something that we like to keep a small, like, as I say, high value added products that can educate customer. Like, however, we're looking to work with food industry to co-partner with food industry to educate a market as well as develop their own products.
Right. So I think that's a good segue to my second question, right? Because if you are the production plant, right, it will be relied on the distributor, the seller, how they can make these woofia like big, right? When I look at it, I'm thinking about like spirulina, right? That used to be no one knows about it, and then somehow it becomes so big. And if I understand correctly, Thailand is the biggest production base of spirulina.
We were the first. Now we're not the biggest, but we were the first.
Right. Okay. So with that, again, come back to what I'm trying to understand, right? Because you are the production plant. Now we have to rely on the others to promote this woofia, right? Why? How do you believe that they can do it, or what is really the plan to make woofia at least half popular or well accepted as the spirulina?
You're the strategy officer. Would you like to answer?
Well,
boss answer.
yes, thank you for the question. The woofia itself is more palatable than spirulina, so it's great for everyday food. It can be frozen and keeps very well. So unlike spirulina that you cannot consume fresh, and usually people consume it as a food supplement, and you cannot eat a lot of that. And we're trying to promote people to eat the woofia as staple food. You can mix it with your mashed potato and gravy. It can be a side dish to your steak. It can be turned to ice cream. It can be incorporated in juice. So we're hoping that actually the market for woofia is much bigger. Educating the customer will not be as easy. However, we hope to work with some very strong corporate partners to do that. And we are not the only one in the market. Actually, we have a lot of help from our competitors. It's great to not be the first mover in this industry, I would say. Because in the US, a company has already educated the US customers. They've already got the exemption from the US FDA. So this can be sold as a food in the US already. And in EU, they're also applying for a similar thing. So it can be used as food. Actually, that's how it got started, is a professor from Germany came to Thailand because he wants to promote this and he wants to find evidence that people already consume this and it causes no harm to human health. Right. So I hope that we'll also ride their waves as well as we can promote this from the Asian market, which a lot of customers already know this product. This woofia wins awards in almost every innovation competition stages in Thailand currently.
Right, sure.
So
Thanks.
I think there are lots of ripples from that as
right.
well.
I mean, it's just one point that I'm trying to make here, right? I think educating customers, yes. You really have to have like what you said, a great plan and great, partners to do that with you.
Yes, thank you.
Maybe we have to try that first.
Okay,
We've got just a little bit more ice cream left, so whoever is out of this room first gets the ice cream.
okay. Thank you for the presentation. How long for the cultivation period of growing the wolfier?
Okay, well, it doubles its mass every 3 days. So you have 1 kilogram today, another 3 days, 1 kilogram. Or if you have 100 kilogram, another 3 days, you have 100 kilogram.
I see. And under what conditions that it will grow the best?
Okay, well, that's a long answer, and that's our what we're trying to do, and we're still optimizing. So I can tell you there's a temperature that it wants, there's a photo period, like the length it wants, nitrogen that it wants, so many things, little tiny details.
So can we say that like Thailand is the best place to grow the wolfier, or it can be grown anywhere?
I believe so. I mean, it can grow. Well, now it's grown in Israel, and we will grow in the USA, but we still believe that this wolfier globosa is native to Thailand and has preference in the Thai climate. And we don't have exact data to make direct comparison between Hinoman and our company because there's still a secret too. But yes, it grows very well here, as you probably know.
Okay, I see. And what is your key competitive advantage comparing to like other food or vegetable manufacturer?
Manufacture like different kinds of vegetables. Or
Yeah, like something that could be compete with
Sure.
wolfier as
Okay,
a
well,
superfood.
right now in the protein industry, pea protein is a leading competitor. Pea protein has high protein. Ours has high protein too, but we have more. Our nutritional values compared to kale. So a combination of high protein and like values like kale. And the other is it grows more quickly than pea protein. So over the long run, we believe that the price point will be competitive or even lower than pea protein.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it like a smart farming, like the way you grow how do you?
Oh, sure, we have 5 PhDs.
yeah.
We're gonna be
It has to be
Yeah.
smart.
I mean,
The farm must be so smart.
Wow, yeah, so that tells about like how quality the team is. No, my point is, well, because we invested in one company that do like a smart farming for the spirulina, so they don't sell just the end products, right? But they also sell like the whole farming system for anyone who's interested to have like a side income, like they can just put the farming system on top of the building. Is it possible for you guys to venture into that business model or anything?
Well, this is a model, and I can tell you, it's maybe a long answer, but I can tell you, like, we started by growing this thing for our kids at home to eat it, and they still eat it every day. So we really want the whole Thailand, like every household, to be able to grow, and have a website to educate people to do this. But in terms of food industry, of course, we want high productivity, we want lower price or high like premium quality. So we're not exactly trying to sell the platform, but it's the product, and value-added product is our main value.
Well, we in the past year, since we pitched for Space F, there was still ideation. So we was probably the youngest company in this incubator. From that day until today, we have spent a lot of resources to basically collect the data about the optimum growing condition, as well as the strains that we choose, as well as the nutrition that they provide. And all together with that, with the seed money, we are trying to expand this technology and use a lot of the smart technologies and automation to reduce the cost. And it's super easy with this plant because it's grown on water. So manipulating water is easier than soil. Definitely we can control that. And with the data that we have, we can turn it into automation very easily for engineering control. And we also have biotechnology that we can apply to these as well. So definitely a platform is a way that we can go because after it surpasses a certain point, we're not planning to do this ourselves anymore, and definitely it
In
has
future,
to
like
scale up.
contract farming is also, but it's a long way.
Okay, thank you ค่ะ
Thank you so much ขอเสียงปรบมือด้วยนะครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ